Hi guys. So this is just some longer capture of me starting with Voidborn. I've literally no idea how to add the 6 off motion controls. So I just kind of like, you can see me literally in real time figuring it out. Annoyingly, this game doesn't have gamepad support, so I have to play it through Steam VR, then use OpenVR to key to change all the keyboard maps to specific stuff on the gamepad, and it doesn't work that that well. I kind of got like a scuffed configuration, but it's enough to kind of get playing, even though you'll see me like doing Alt Fire and opens the menu because I've not binded it correctly. So I make sure that the like motion controller for like my right hand is on, so just messing around with the res. I just noticed that we've got 2.0 Steam VR now. Everything looks different. This game actually needs sync sequential, but it's like perfect with it. It's like it works perfect. I mean, the only downside at the moment is there not being gamepad support and having to do this faff of binding everything to something on the keyboard and then to a controller. That took more time to honestly remapping the controls took more time than getting this 6 off attached. So yeah, at the start you don't get a weapon. It's like a kind of roguelite, and you get a pistol to start off with, and then you can like craft better weapons in the hub area through there. So just show you kind of the tutorial. So I've got motion controls working. Just this is the freed off right now. Just navigating my way around. It's kind of like a movement shooter, kind of like Severed Steel. You've got like dashes, jumps, like freeze time. You've got like gravity push and things like this. Yeah, it's really low poly, which makes it runs super well. It does actually look really pretty though. When you're in the like bigger areas. When you go through these tiny caverns, it looks tiny. So I've set A to be F so I can pick this stuff up. Quick, I'm trying to figure out what I've mapped my stuff. So see, when at least there's like Xbox game controller support or something really basic like that, it's super easy to kind of just immediately pick up the gamepad and start playing. But yeah, you'll see me here. At the current kind of limitations, it's not happened. So, I mean, what have I done so far? I've done Ill Will, Van Helsing Swing. What was I trying last night? I got... yeah, actually, what did I get last night to work? Look at my own videos, have a look. I got bolt gun. Bolt gun worked in 6 off. Like the actual shooting mechanic works and everything in 6 off. It's just obviously you don't have like a 3D model. But this, here we go. So I pick up the gun. So, all right, now I've got the freed off working. Okay, I just need a moment in time for peace and quiet because okay. So I pause it and I go down to the UObjectHook at the bottom there, and then it loads all the objects in the game. It's not that many because it's quite a low poly game. And then I search for player controller. It's not going to be the same for every game. They might have some different words, but probably over time I would have got like a good user-based knowledge of what we're looking for. So I avoid any of the default stuff. So engine.player controller. So I avoid all the debug camera, anything with the default in. So for this tutorial level, I go down not to components. I'm rushing ahead. I've realized I look for acknowledge pawn, then the components of this. Now this is when you look through this list and you're trying to make sense of what I should attach, and there is actually right arm there, which I do figure out, but but I miss it, and I'm just reading through everything, and I'm thinking, oh, what should I add? Because sometimes it will be like a specific gun in Void Train, and there was one for mustache, which I had no idea. So I'm like, okay, right arm, that makes sense, right? Touch controller, you click adjust. and then you get the little widget. I don't think I've done this correctly, because I want to be able to like turn it, right? Oh, it was right arm. Yeah, right arm. Skeletal mesh. Oh no, hand right. Yeah. So so this is like the, and I'm like, ooh, okay, that looks good. So this is the kind of smooth brain approach I've done. So I'm like, okay, put my control over it, and bingo, it's sixed off. And later on in this video, I actually find a new gun, and this arm keeps the sixed off. And the only kind of issue of the current build is some of the games, like the persistence of it isn't great. Some have been fine, but I mean this one, every time I load a new level, I have to do the exact same process again. So I have to find the right hand attached to my motion controller, and then I'm good to go. But it's just a good example of like how easy it was, because I literally had no idea what I was doing. I'm just looking for like a mesh that's attached to the player controller, and then attach it, and then I've got sixed off. And like amazingly, this also, the projectiles were fine, like coming out of the end of the gun. It's not like it's disjointed or anything. And immediately I've got kind of sixed off. I mean, that was really quick, and you'll see actually I play through the entire tutorial and just reset it every time. And it was so quick. Like, I mean, it was a bit annoying, but you can see how quickly it takes me to do. It's pretty easy, and I think pretty user friendly as well.